Investigators on Wednesday are collecting evidence from the cargo ship that plowed into the U.S. city of Baltimore, Maryland's Francis Scott Key Bridge and caused it to collapse. AP correspondent Julie Walker reports.
6 bridge workers presumed dead after our cargo ship hit Maryland's Key Bridge Tuesday, knocking it down. Governor Wes Moore praising the divers searching for those workers.
They are down there in darkness where they can literally see about a foot in front of them. They are trying to navigate mangled metal.
The governor was asked about criminal charges against the ship, which said it lost steering.
It's still too early in the investigation to rule anything in or out.
Meanwhile, the government will pay to rebuild the bridge, which not only affects the state. Ship traffic at the port of Baltimore suspended indefinitely.
This port is responsible for over 51 million tons of foreign cargo. That's the largest in the country.
I'm Julie Walker.
Israeli forces pounded besieged Gaza on Wednesday and fought Hamas, a U.S.-designated terrorist group, around several hospitals despite a UN Security Council demand for a ceasefire. Talks in Qatar towards a truce and hostage release deal involving U.S. and Egyptian mediators have brought no result so far, with Israel and the Palestinian militant group blaming each other. A United Nations expert who published a report that said Israel has committed genocide in Gaza during its military campaign in the wake of attacks by Hamas on October 7th said on Wednesday she had received threats throughout her mandate.
Pressure, yes, and it doesn't change either my commitment or the results of.
Israel said it utterly rejects her report. This is VOA News. A Japanese supplement pill is recalled after 2 people died and more than 100 were hospitalized. AP correspondent Charles de Ledesma reports.
Health supplement products believed to have caused 2 deaths and sickened more than 100 people have been ordered to be taken off store shelves in Japan. The product from Kobayashi Pharmaceutical, billed as helping lower cholesterol, contains an ingredient called benikoji, a red species of mold. In addition to the products from Kobayashi, a government health ministry official says more than 40 products containing benikoji have been recalled. The ministry has listed the recalled products, some of which use benikoji for food colouring. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
A surge in cheap exports from China in industries like electric vehicles could create an oversupply and hurt economies, U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen warned in a speech on Wednesday. She plans to raise those risks during her next trip to China, likely this year, and press Beijing to, quote, take necessary steps to address the issue. In her speech in the southern U.S. state of Georgia, Yellen touted the benefits of President Joe Biden's landmark Inflation Reduction Act and highlighted major business investments that have been announced in response, but she also raised concerns about the impact that China's excess industrial capacity could have on other countries. In Malawi, hope has arrived for elderly people banished from their homes, some over accusations of practicing witchcraft, as a charity in the capital is providing them shelter and food. Lamek Messina reports.
Various local media here have long reported the incidents of mobile attacks and the killings of elderly people suspected of practicing witchcraft. Government statistics show that witchcraft-related attacks and killings targeting elderly persons went up from 21 cases in 2022 to 29 last year. Lamek Masina, VOA News, Lilongwe, Malawi.
Former U.S. Senator and Democratic Party Vice Presidential nominee Joe Lieberman has died at the age of 82 after suffering complications from a fall, his family said on Wednesday. Lieberman was the Democratic Party's nominee for vice president in the 2000 election, which was won by Republican George W. Bush. Lieberman's funeral's been set for Friday in his hometown of Stamford in the U.S. state of Connecticut. A quote from his family: his beloved wife and members of his family were with him when he passed. The statement said Senator Lieberman's love of God, his family, and America endured throughout his life of service in the public interest. Former U.S. Senator Joe Lieberman has died at age 82.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comments section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.